dust buildup. Let's use this to our advantage, shall we?
Was he always glowing like that?
Haha, just try to get by us now.
I think I smell cheaters.
Well, whatever the case, let's keep him away from Kai Mello and let him do his three-pointer thing.
Huh? You think a little dust will trick me?
Bro, Kai Mello.
On it.
And Kai Mello makes the point! Guys, we lost connection to the stadium.
Is that?
You fools do not know what you are messing with.
So you know what this thing does? I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, I know what it does. Let me show you.
Bro, it would be smart if we got out of the way.
And I would keep my mouth shut, or you'll be next.
What did you just do?
I suppose you were bound to find out at some point.
So, whenever you copied a player's move, this was what you did?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Coach. Where did you go? Well, while you've been gone, I decided to improve on my tail shot. I'm gonna be like G.O.A.T in no time.
You still want to be like him, huh? Look, there's something...
This again? If you're gonna say something bad about G.O.A.T for the millionth time, I don't want to hear it. I'm not staying here like you. I'm gonna be champion like him and be 10 times the mascot you'll ever be.
Yeah, sure.
All this time I looked up to you. I can't believe. And all those hazards, you?
Bro, don't do anything you'll regret.
I know. This must be unbelievably disappointing to you. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Well, now that you know all of this, I guess it's time to finish what I've been waiting for. One of you two are going to have to come with... So it's like this, huh? Mindless rage. Very well. You were supposed to be completely healthy for this to work, huh?
Frank! We're connected again! Uh-oh. Whoa. What happened here?
Well, it looks like the hyped-up match ended with Brazo disappearing and the Shell Shockers forfeiting. The Skink Ballers make it by default to the semifinals. How did this happen? Also, an object or being has been reported flying around the TCG? Crazy, right? Also, stay inside tonight, everyone, because to get to our next destination, we're headed through the dangerous music hazard space, and it's, well, hazardous.
What's the stat, Doc?
Okay, so they're fine. They just need to take medicine and they'll be in good health.
Phew.
However, our patient here, Jackson Skinks, has suffered a pretty bad leg injury. It may take just 3 days to recover if well rested, though.
Thanks, Doc.
So what was that thing anyway? The
Ability art.
How do you know about... Never mind. Of course you do.
My sister's brother's, neighbor's, dog's, dog sitter's, nephew's, uncle's cousin told me. Apparently a flying object with 2 alien beings was seen coming from the depths of music hazard space, dropping this rock off, here in the TCG. It has been here ever since and has the power to break the fabric of our reality. It can rewrite the very elements mascots are made of and turn them into mascot trophies, allowing a user to harness said mascot's abilities. Hence the term, ability ore.
sort of like an all-encompassing form of the elemental tokens. I guess that makes sense.
If this is the case, then Giordani must have been using this thing for years, stealing people's abilities.
A master at covering his tracks, too. I can't believe this. I need to stop him.
What? No. You need to rest up. Doctor's orders. We can do our best to expose him while you're...
Look, I put you two through a lot. I made Brody come with me from our home. I had you come out of retirement to join our team, so I have to be the one to expose him.
I think this problem is beyond just you.
I'll be fine.
Bro, I don't think your leg is supposed to turn inwards.
Relax, guys. I'll be fine. A few twists and tears never hurt anybody.
That's exactly what they do.
Again, I'll be fine. Ow. 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 Relax, guys. I got this. Ow. 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 Ow.
If we don't do something, he's a goner. Go after him?
Go after him.
He's a goner. I mean, go after him, of course. Heh.
Now, how'll I get in there? Oh, hey, it's Thundercloud.
It's Nimbus! What do you want, ones?
I need help. I can use your cloud abilities to get inside the champion's room.
Oh, I see. Want to be champion first, huh? Well, it's too late. I'm gonna be champion first, and you can't stop me.
I don't... Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. But I'll let you be champion if you could get me through that door somehow.
Aw, yeah!
Yeah, alright. So I think that there's a laundry chute that we can use to get into the champion's room. I think you and your abilities can float us through it.
Aw, yeah! Championship, here I come! Oh, that smells like dirty gym clothes.
Yes, because that's exactly what goes in there. Dirty gym clothes! Ow. So this is where he keeps his trophies. But he clearly manipulates the matches too. Pawpaw's pups were completely under his control. So how? Bingo. Thundercloud.
The name's Nimbus!
Dude, Thundercloud sounds much cooler anyway.
Hey, only the Nimbus determines what is cool. Capiche?
And you're referring to yourself in the third person. A chance at a normal conversation just went out the window. Just get me up the vent.
Okay. But I'm not going any farther than that. I'm not scared, just I'm too tough for that vent. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Why did I do that? Ow. Alright. Pawpaw's main computer. Really? His password is right here, conveniently on this note.
What are you doing?
You've been here this whole time?
I see you're piecing more and more together.
So all of this because you're after me? Why?
Do you guys think Jackson already made it in here?
Oh great, more people I don't like. I was helping your stupid friend because he said I could become champion if I help him in there. I don't know how, but hey, champion's champion.
Look, we've got bigger problems. Where's my brother?
I helped him through that vent earlier.
Hey guys, look.
All these players trapped, unable to escape their polished prisons.
What's going on here?
Moo, I'm a cat.
Time to do my job. You know I don't need to use the vent, right? Papa trusts me with everything in this city. Me being the champion and all. You know, you and I are a lot more alike than you think.
Is that so?
Do you know why I have these things around my arm and tail?
Don't care. I'm exposing you for who you are.
So feeble, so weak, yet so much tenacity, so much persistence. It's almost as if you have a goal, yet there's something stopping you, something holding you back.
Yeah, an injury. What's your point?
I wanted to be champion ever since the TCG came to be, and yet...
I remember that injury.
And it was my shooting arm too, I know. I could have let it heal, and yet lacked the patience to do so. Same with my tail. I'm falling apart here.
So the trophies were
just compensation for this major setback, yes.
Then how am I involved in any of this?
Your mascotic code, your elements, my elements, one and the same. A skink's elements are what I need for these injuries to heal to the fullest extent possible. And this exact same attitude that you have is exactly what got me here. You idiot!
Uncle Coach?
Look at what you've gotten yourself into. Shut up! Just shut up! You have no say in this! Mal! What happened here?
They outnumbered me, sir. I'm sorry.
Why are you in a sleepy... never mind. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. In this hazard space, my ability Aura's powers increase tenfold. Hurrah!
Guys!
You've really done it this time.
Surrender yourself, Jackson, or my brother goes straight into the vortex below. What will you choose?
I guess I don't have to choose. Whoa.
No!
Hey, is that Giordani?
Dolphin.
What's he doing up there?
My fans. Well, I guess you made your decision.
So, family reunion?
Great. Now I don't know what to do. Huh? Interesting.
So what should have been an exciting playoff match turned into an unexpected set of events. It definitely took a toll on Jackson. It's clear he could use a break, both physically and mentally. But what exactly happened in the past? And what does this mean for the future? There is certainly much to reflect on.
Unfortunately, due to all your recent unwarranted activity using your leg will take longer to heal now. About a week or so. Sorry.
So, you got it all out of your system? Or will you pull another stunt like that again?
No, I've learned my lesson. I'm good.
You're good? You're good? What? Is your brain made of syrup? You can't be serious right now. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. I told you not to leave the district, but you did it anyway.
Well, I wasn't gonna stay in a cage either. And you didn't tell me my uncle basically had the whole city in the palm of his hands.
I guess there's a lot you don't know. I'll tell you everything. It all started just before you two were born, when I had amazing hair. I remember Giordani playing basketball all the time, It was sort of his thing. I received many responsibilities before I was even a full adult. Though I was exhausted and despised my work, Giordani hated seeing me get what he called special treatment. He would take his frustrations out by playing basketball. It was all he'd ever do. In time, he couldn't bear to be around me. So he left to go to the TCG, determined to be champion in an attempt to validate himself. His natural talent carried him there. It was all fun and games at first. However, as time went on, he kept playing and training more aggressively, until finally, his arm and tail were accidentally injured. He was desperate to get back in the game, but the doctor told him it would take a whole month to recover. He refused to listen, and kept playing, all the while making the situation worse. The doctor eventually told him that his arm and tail could never be fully restored. Crushed, Giordani went outside, ready to leave until he somehow got his hands on something that would change his whole outcome.
The ability ore.
With this new tool, he would go on to win game after game, eventually winning the championship.
And how did you find all of this out?
One day, I was invited to come and visit him. While you two were still young, I went to the traveling city. However, what I thought was a friendly visit turned out to be something more dangerous. He told me about his severe injury and his new gift, and how he found out that using a skink's abilities could fully restore his arm and tail.
And how did you escape?
It didn't work. That stupid whistle you were given must be protecting your elements. The coach's whistle. I don't know how, but it somehow negated any effects that Giordani had on me. Eventually, I convinced him to make a deal with me. I can't say the full terms of the deal, but it involved him never coming back to the Skink District. And now you gave him that opportunity to use you or your brother.
Well, can't you give me the whistle?
No, you aren't ready for that yet. It is bound to me as the coach, and only the coach can wear it, remove it, and pass it on to whomever he chooses. With this whistle, I have the authority to coach all sports in the Skink District. Besides, I'd highly doubt that it'd be comfortable for both of you to wear it at the same time.
I get it. I messed up. Far more than I thought.
If you want help out of this situation, don't come to me. You're on your own. I've got a district to look after.
Don't worry, bro. We can get through this as a team. Somehow.
But it's all my fault. I'm a terrible friend.
That's not true. We made it this far because of you. You have a brother who's by your side, and you helped me out of my funk.
And you gave me money. Lots of money.
We'll get out of this. We've technically made it into the Final Four because of all of this. For now, though, you need your rest.
Don't worry, bro. We can still be the champion team this season.
Yeah, champion.
This fool thinks he could beat my playstyle with those moves? He calls me Thundercloud, ignores me in the most popular place in the city, lies about getting me to the championship position, puts me through a dirty gym clothes shoot, and throws me into a life and death situation. That's it. Jackson one's skinks. You and your skink ballers are my ultimate rival team. Let it be known that no one ever messes with Nimbus and his Weathering Bite